Welcome to the Say I Do podcast, where we're talking about wine and weddings.
And fun stories.
All week long.
Yeah, all week long?
Well,
Are we once a week?
we do this weekly. So.
Yeah. So I guess.
Our favorite day of the week is?
Drinking day.
Yeah, here we are.
We can drink
with
while
a
we're
whole bottle
working.
of wine. So welcome back to our family and friends that are with us this week. Wanted to shout out to Shakaya and Melvin. Last week we married them and they were the cutest couple ever.
Oh, I love their dress.
Yeah, gorgeous
Her
dress.
dress and his suit with the like a floral pattern.
Yes.
That was really
the
great.
Paisley,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The Paisley.
yeah.
Oh, it was gorgeous. Yeah, really kind of, I think sometimes when they do the lavender or the purple, it's pretty regal looking.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice.
But it's hard to pull that off.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What about those pearl shoes? Her shoes
yes.
were encrusted with pearls. They were pearls everywhere.
It didn't fall off?
Absolutely. They did not fall off. Although we did have a diamond fall out of a ring this last week. That was oh my gosh.
Right before
I'm
the ceremony.
just glad it happened right before and not during. And then we were down on the ground or something looking for it because that would have been really bad.
Yep.
But yeah, we were able to kind of put that away.
I think one of the prong just broke out of nowhere.
Well, you know what I think it is? I'm going to tell you the good reason or why it might have happened. It's because God gives women 2 rings. You get an engagement ring and you get a wedding band. So one's a backup. So she was able to go with the wedding band when the engagement ring didn't hold up at that moment. So it worked out just fine.
It's going to be a strong marriage.
It is going to be a strong marriage. I agree with that. I agree with that. Losing your diamond would be.
Well, today is 112 degrees.
It is 112.
Right outside, literally a wall away.
It certainly is.
Oh my goodness, it's so hot.
So this is a good reason to have
nice
wine.
Cool wine, right?
Yeah. So what are we having?
So I think, I'm not sure. I remember this wine. I thought I blinded this, like 6 or 7 episodes ago.
Perhaps. I chose the wine.
I might have not, but I'm not complaining because it's Burgundy. So
and it was in my cellar, so
it was her
I'm the one who pulled it.
It was your turn for this week.
It was my turn to bring it in. So look at that beautiful color.
It's the favorite.
A gorgeous 24 karat gold color, if you ask me. Absolutely beautiful.
In WSET world, we just call this lemon color.
Oh, like lemon?
Gold is more darker hue.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We almost call it amber.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have on the yellowest side we have amber.
It's your scale.
Yeah, we have yellow, and then we have lime. Because like Sauvignon Blanc, like one we had last week.
Oh, right.
They have slight greenish.
A bit of a tinge to it.
Yeah, greenish tint to it. So we call it like a lime color.
Okay, so what are we having today?
So it's a Saint Véran Burgundy. Wow, I can't talk today. 2022, so only 3 years. Oh, it's already 3 years old.
Isn't that wonderful?
I felt like we got this like earlier this year, but I guess it's been a whole year. I think that's the beauty of wine. When you buy them and you don't think about it,
right?
Let it sit in your cellar, and after a while, I was like, "Oh my God, this is ready to drink. Let's pop it open."
Nice.
Because I have half a case of 2018 Stag's Leap SLV. In my personal opinion, 2018 from Napa, anything red from Napa, 2018 to me is one of the best vintages ever.
What would you serve with that?
Me?
If you were to invite friends over,
what
would you be serving with that?
Are you asking what kind of food I'll be
I like
pairing
your
with?
beef bourguignon.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. My
beef
husband's always
bourguignons are
excited because he makes a little extra, and my husband gets to take some home.
Yeah, because he's a
Yes.
very big meat eater.
Well,
he doesn't do seafood.
Right.
Because I normally do some shrimp or scallop, some kind of fish or seafood in the beginning to get the white paired.
Pre-dinner,
and then
right?
At the end, I do red meat or sometimes game, but you don't like game as much, so it's usually beef. And then, since he doesn't eat seafood, I usually make extra portion of beef for him because he's not as full as like we are.
Right.
Because we're having sometimes sea bass in the beginning.
Right.
Something like Dover sole.
Or you're doing shrimp.
Yep. all kinds of different stuff.
Scallops.
Depending, yeah.
He's very seasoned in the kitchen, I will say that for sure.
So for particularly Napa cab, anything, I guess I've strengthened my palate enough where I can have it on its own.
Okay.
But for a lot of people, it'll still be a little too heavy.
Okay.
So sometimes I like light pair. I'm one of those person where I want wine to shine.
Nice.
I don't want the best pairing. I want the
I know what you're saying.
I want quote unquote weaker pairing where the wine shines more than the food. That's me, personal. That's a personal thing.
Right.
So
but this is someone who's saying this who has wine for breakfast. We had that conversation last week.
Yes.
So it's awesome. That's
in that case, I'll probably pair with like just something simple with chicken or pork.
Okay.
With nothing with anything vinaigrette sauce based.
Yeah.
So it has to be just, simple grilled. Anything grilled, something grilled.
That's light.
Something pan-seared, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I will still probably stick with beef, but like a thin cut. I noticed every time I have like a thick cut steak, I tend to not like it with wine because I want to enjoy the steak as a whole.
Well,
so
I think a thick steak is an American thing.
Yeah.
Like that's my life.
Well,
if I can have a thick steak,
wine.
I am so happy.
But yeah, I think you kind of hit the spot on beef bourguignon.
Yeah, I think so.
That's really good.
That would have been yummy.
Yeah, that's a really good pair because it kind of matches each other.
Speaking of steak, so I'm leaving the other night. Do you remember this? I'm leaving a couple of nights ago from the chapel, and we stayed a little later for another couple. Sometimes we do this because we're just nice. And we were busy. And I'm turning in paperwork at the end of the night, filing those beautiful documents. And I see a bride walking out of a car and a gentleman, and she's all dressed up. They look really, really nice. And someone runs up to me. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Wow. And they're saying, hey, their car got broken into. They don't know what they're going to do. I'm his nephew. Do you know someplace where they can get married? He goes, I don't even care if it's on the street. We just, the big heart that I have. So I'm sitting there going, okay, the bureau's going to be closing soon.
I
have been working since 10 this morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was.
It's past 11. Okay. I just can't do it in front of the bureau. We can do it a little down the street. We'll figure it out. So they have to go in and replace their marriage license because it was stolen when I guess the car was stolen or something. I'm not sure if the car was stolen or just broken into something. So anywho, I go ahead and I say I'm going to do it, and then as they come out, they're taking their time, they're taking pictures. There's this great heart outside of the bureau. They love that. There's some graphics on the wall. They're getting photos there.
They're having fun.
Yeah, and I want to get home because my husband has made me a steak. I have my wonderful white rice, which I love, 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 and broccoli. And my husband has to go to bed because he has to be up early. So he's like, don't worry, your dinner's going to be there.
Steak, beef, and broccoli.
Under the cloche, my dinner will be there. So I'm starving, like literally starving, but I said yes. Then they finally make it down to me, and then they say, well, is there any way we could just drive up a few blocks right there to Fremont Street? Because, it would just look nicer. We end up parking and getting out, and I'm having to park my car, get a ticket, do the whole thing, and the ticket wouldn't come out. It was crazy. Long story short, I married them. They were thrilled. They'd been waiting 20 years to get married. Wow. It was such a big deal. And I felt so bad because they're so dressed up. They had paid at another chapel. The other chapel said, hey, sorry, we're going to be closing. So
that's it.
It's going to take too long for you to go and get that paperwork replaced. And we don't offer refunds. So, of course, my heart went out to them, and I said, yes, of course, I'll do it. So,
is that?
Just so you know, I was having steak after midnight, and it was really good.
There you go.
So, on that note, I haven't sipped yet, and I'm dying to try it. So,
it's so good.
Cheers to you.
My patience ran outside. I took this. Is that a Spider-Man across the street?
That was Spider-Man, and he was walking down the street with Marilyn Monroe.
And Elvis.
And Elvis Presley. Only in Vegas. Wow, is that good?
It's good.
Oh.
It's good. You can never go wrong with Burgundy.
Light. To me, a little bit of a pear kind of.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, you're using W-set term. I like it.
Was that wrong?
No, you're right. You're using W-set term. I like it. You get
I'm a really slow learner, though, when it comes to wine.
It took you 2 years.
Right, of constantly saying, give me more wine, give me more wine. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's really quite good.
Before I get too much.
Yes.
I'm going to check camera because, honestly, I don't remember pressing record button.
This is his first glass of wine, I promised you.
Oh, no, we're good. We're more than good.
Okay, we're back. So, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the wine, or do you want to come back to that and go to subject, whatever?
Let's come back to the wine.
Okay, so let's go to subject. I kind of like the mixing it up. Okay, so let's go to subject. So,
main topic.
We had, without saying any names, we had a bride come in with an extraordinary dress.
Yes.
And when I say extraordinary, I got to help her because she was, it was an elopement, of course, an absolute elopement.
That's a big dress.
And I got to go in and cinch her up and get that corset all tight and get her going. Her waist is like this big anyway. She looked amazing. And as I am cinching up this bride, I am telling you, one of my favorite things to do too, because I don't have children. So I'm never going to be that mom at a wedding doing this for a daughter or helping. So for me, it is absolute delight.
Yeah, you're chapel mom.
Yes, I'm the chapel mom. So I am back there and I am just tightening her up and fixing it and making sure it's so perfect. But at the same time, the workmanship on this dress.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Incredible. Like I'm pulling nothing. There's no stitches coming up. You don't hear anything. You know that moment when something.
Yeah, like something
like that
creaks.
zipper that broke a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to take the dress completely off, do the zipper, and then she had to hold everything in and hardly move.
But it worked out.
It did work out.
She just couldn't sit.
Or move very much, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
as long as she's standing, she was okay.
She had to be careful.
Yeah, so I couldn't do any like sit-down poses.
Right. No sit-downs.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, the quality of this dress was like incredible.
Oh, it was incredible.
Which you can see it because you're a photographer, you've been doing this for years. Yeah. For me, I'm not always touching a dress. But I do get lucky every so often. One of those things that I talked about in the very beginning episodes was that I love looking at the back of a dress and the bride from behind. Not everybody gets to see this. And just that beautiful train, the small waist, just how beautiful a bride just looks. They put so much detail into these dresses, right? So you take the dress and when you kind of fluff it up and then drop it, if it is a dress of quality, not that Amazon does a bad job, I'm just saying, but a dress of quality, that dress will fall perfectly every single time. And you're not having to get on the floor and fix it and turn it and you don't have to. This dress was that.
I can attest to that.
So.
Because I touch dress often.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because nowadays, majority of doesn't matter really whether you use Amazon, David's Bridal.
Right, don't go there yet. Don't say where yet.
Or any other places. Wherever you get your dress, I did notice, to me, the whole big train style is kind of going away.
Right.
It's becoming more that.
Well, that's because it's elopement.
Yeah,
With
so
elopement
more
becomes fun, sassy, the shorter, let's go party right after, where you're losing that beauty. Yes.
Yeah. But I did notice how much I hate, but also I love at the same time the big dress. Yeah. Because it's a lot of prep for one photo.
But
once that photo gets done, yeah. Once that photo is done, oh my God, it's such a satisfying feeling.
Okay, and that's your end, which I just love too. I'm not a photographer, but I do have eyeballs and I can see this. I was dying. So then, post ceremony, I'm chatting it up with this gorgeous bride, and I say, "Tell me about your dress. Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? Please sit down, relax, wait till I tell you this. This amazing dress cost $25.
Which is crazy.
And let me tell you where. So what do they say now? Vintage stores are all the craze.
Yep.
Okay. And you don't have to sacrifice beauty or quality. This dress, she looked it up prior, was a $20,000 wedding dress, because I was getting Princess Diana vibes all over that back end of that dress. I mean, not that it was that long, but it was stunning.
It's that, to me, what I notice is that intricate details of those stitches.
The stitches, the lace.
Texture. The
appliques.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing she told me that she did to this dress was, and it kind of reminds me of an I Love Lucy scene when her and Ethel are singing, you know, it's friendship, friendship, and they're tearing each other's dress off because they're wearing the exact same dress.
I guess I'm too
during the
young
show. For those of you that remember that
I guess
episode.
I'm too young.
Anywho, they had these big flowers here. She said there were these big flowers right here on one of the arms there, and she just took them off.
I think that's a good
I'm
move.
telling you,
that was a good
great move.
Was it like your flower?
Much bigger, according to her. I'm like, I would have loved to have had those flowers. But anyhow.
Didn't we have dress like that before?
Oh, I'm sure.
It wasn't a long train like that?
No, I'm sure.
It was like a just regular.
Well, I love when they do the flowers are on the dress. I love it in any which way, whether they're crocheted or, I love flowers. So I love this dress because of that and the fact that she did that. And she's telling me it was a $20,000 dress back in its day. And I think it was a dress from like the 80s, because that would be the whole, like, you know, Dynasty. Remember, if you were watching Dynasty back in those days, that was kind of that look, the puff sleeve with the, you know, whatever. She just, I am telling you, and it fit her like a glove.
Yeah.
We also had we had a couple here with vintage rings.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, rubies and rose gold.
Something like that.
That wasn't.
I don't think it was from this.
It was rose gold and rubies.
It wasn't from here, though. Like
No, from another country.
Yeah.
But they were vintage.
Yeah. I think it's like Europe somewhere, yeah.
And they were matchy-matchy. I absolutely loved that, too. So these earrings, by the way, are vintage, like the girl wearing them. I love vintage earrings, sparkly things. Sorry, don't spit out your wine, because that is good wine. But I love vintage. And that is what I'm saying. You don't have to sacrifice quality or the look or the beauty when you do go to a vintage store. And there are upscale vintage stores. If you come to town and you need to know where they are, like, come and see me. I love the vintage thing. Like, everyone goes to Poshmark as well. I do a big Poshmark thing. Like I love Poshmark. Poshmark is, yes, people are buying suits that are, you know, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $12,000, and you can get them for
a few $100,
reasonably, a couple $100, $300.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite things too. Also, one of the other trends with the vintage thing is, I think I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but this one I didn't mention. There are fellas in Europe, and what they're doing for their bachelor parties, or I guess the hen parties for the gals, right? They're literally going out and you pick names. So whoever's name you pick, you then get to pick, everyone goes to a vintage store and you get to pick their outfit of what they're going to be wearing on that last bachelor night. And let me tell you, some of those outfits are ridiculous. Like a guy holding a big rubber ducky and a hat that looks like he should be in Alaska, you know, in the snow. Hilarious outfits. Some guys in skirts. Because your buddy's going to dress you up and make you look absolutely ridiculous because you're going to be drinking and it's your last night out. And I think that's really kind of fun. So, yeah, don't always count out the vintage stores because they are trending.
Speaking of bachelor parties.
Yes.
Mine
here
was.
It comes.
No, mine was, some people call it lame.
Well, my husband's was too, but go ahead.
Mine was in the mountain.
Okay, what do you mean? Like you went up and hiked a mountain?
Yeah.
Okay, my husband went golfing.
And then I got drunk as a skunk on the top.
Because of elevation, I'm sure.
And
wow,
that's the first time my friend, he brought in there's like a flask. He put vodka and bunch of orange juice. Oh. He didn't tell me there was alcohol in there.
Oh, you just thought it was orange juice?
Yeah, no, that's what he told me. This is just orange juice. I'm like, so I'm chugging it down. I don't remember I don't remember coming down at all.
This guy, now I know what to do. Right.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Seriously?
I don't remember coming down the mountain at all.
Wow. And
by the time I remember, I'm sleeping in the car.
Or you fell on your rear, it didn't matter, you didn't feel a thing.
Probably not.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But after that, we went to the cabin. We did fish and chips, and it was a great evening.
That's so great. Yeah, I love that. Evening. Yeah, Dave went golfing, my husband. Golfing. That was his.
He loves golfing.
Yeah, I know.
He was probably worse back then than now, too, right?
Oh, I'm sure he was. Hey, my husband's a decent golfer. Anyway.
He hits under 100, so that's pretty good.
Anyway. It's not a scratch golfer, but scratch this, scratch that.
So what do you think of the wine?
I think it's absolutely fantastic.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it really is.
It's called, it's from a region called Saint Véran. It's been kind of like an uprising region.
Okay.
Because now, the traditional white regions are, within Burgundy is...
Like a white wedding, white regions, tell us more.
Chasang Montrachet, Pouligny Montrachet, Chablis.
Ooh, bless you. Uh-huh.
Like those main regions are getting a little out of hand in terms of price tag. Those main three regions, you're looking about at least $80, if not $100 a bottle.
Wow.
Retail. I mean, we can get it a little cheaper because we know people. Thank goodness.
He knows people.
But average retail is not cheap. So Saint Véran is a little bit more towards the southern area, and then it's considered a little lesser known often, but the thing with Burgundy is this. Within Burgundy, there's that prestige to the name.
Yes.
From the region itself.
Yes.
Like Napa's exact same thing. Napa has the prestigious region name compared to like Paso or compared to Santa Barbara, that kind of
Sonoma.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah, when you look for top American wine, Napa's number one.
Can never go wrong.
Yeah. And then as a secondary, you will think of like Alexander Valley, Sonoma, Paso, that area.
Right.
So Burgundy, exact same thing. Okay. So now people are trying to find more affordable Burgundies, and region like this is.
And I am telling you, friends, if you are a wine drinker, the white Burgundies are my absolute favorite. I can do white Burgundy all day long. Yep. In fact, if I had to have it for breakfast, I think I would do it.
And you weren't
so good.
And then you weren't a Chardonnay drinker until you tried it.
No, I was not at all.
Yeah, because
not at all.
lot of people around me who never liked Chardonnay.
Right.
It's because most of them approach Chardonnay through a lot of manipulation.
Yeah.
So you're not getting an actual characteristics of a real Chardonnay.
And let me just be honest with you. I don't like being manipulated. Go ahead. Anyway.
So you remember when we had...
That's all I've got.
Paul Pio Chardonnay?
Yes, I do.
You get that nutty hazelnut.
Yes.
That sesame oil kind of flavor. That is the basically...
So earthy.
Yeah, that is the best example what Chardonnay is supposed to taste like. So when you're not getting it, or even a little glimpse of it, that's when you can tell, oh, I'm not really drinking Chardonnay, I'm drinking winemaking.
Right.
So I think that's where you kind of found out your own style.
Yeah.
I think Dave is the same way. But
he's a heck of a profiler, though, I will tell you.
Yeah.
He's probably the best wine profiler. My whole life, I've never really ventured into wine. But my experience since we've become friends, prior to
we're
actual...
friends? Oh, I didn't know.
Well, I do go to your house and you do make dinner, and it is pretty fabulous.
You're right. All right. Sorry we had to come back. We had some phone calls from one of our couple, and I just noticed the wine glass just got fuller.
It got fuller, and I brought some Cheez-Its. So to our friends at the Cheez-It Company, we absolutely love Cheez-Its. There's nothing like having a little wine and crackers, wine and cheese with your cracker cricket.
Disclaimer.
Wait, what?
Disclaimer, we're not sponsored by them.
So funny.
Diana just likes them.
They're delicious. And the cheddar and the cheddar jack, so good. Right now we're just doing the classic Cheez-Its. They're so good. Because I didn't eat anything, so I didn't want to get a little loopy. But anyhow, so we were at talking about...
Where were we? Do you remember?
The region.
The region, yes. So, got it. So, Saint Véran is kind of the upcoming, along with Macon Village, those two areas are becoming a little bit more budget-friendly Chardonnay.
Nice. Okay.
And then in the beginning, so about slightly before COVID, so 2019 era, 2020 era, it was kind of obvious that there were weaker region.
Okay.
It could have been winemaking, but now a lot of the bigger producers, more well-known winemakers are there now because they're trying to give themselves a challenge, trying to do something, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Back to basics, as they say, right?
Exactly, and their qualities has definitely gone up. And then...
That's wonderful, right?
I would say for, majority of the time, they're under $30, $40, so it's really great place to start. Yeah, so that's why I always say, yes, Burgundy is definitely on a more expensive side to approach.
Okay.
Just because of the scarcity, because Burgundy itself, they don't produce as much wine as like Bordeaux or Napa does.
Which just kills me because... Yeah. Friends, if you have an opportunity to have a white Burgundy, please take that opportunity because it will change your life. I am a different person than I used to be. Just kidding. But I honestly just love it. It is one of my favorites. And then, if that's a choice for me, this is the choice and then every day.
My personal recommendation to a lot of my viewers or friends or anybody who asks me about what brand or which wine should I approach Burgundy with, I always tell them Louis Jadot. Louis Jadot is a very big producer and very big exporter at the same time.
Can you spell the Jadot for me?
J-A-D-O-T.
Thank you. It sounds lovely.
Yeah. So all the way from their Burgundy regional level to Village to Premier Grand Cru, they have all the levels of Burgundy.
Right.
So they have, you can approach them as low as, what, $15?
Right.
And they're very affordable and they're very tasty.
They're so good.
And then I've tasted their upper end, that's $500, $600 a bottle. And then I would say on their upper scale, it's slightly lacking compared to another winery.
So don't make yourself crazy, in other words. Right.
I think their sweet spot is that entry-level mid-tier, in my opinion.
And we love a sweet spot.
Yeah, and then I just felt like at that much higher price tag, I just felt like there's a better producers at that price tag.
That's great.
But nonetheless, their quality is there, and then they're really hard to go wrong with.
Right.
It's kind of like, it's one of those thing with wine is, at what price tag am I guaranteed a decent experience? Right. It comes down to that, really.
Sure.
Because you can spend $50 and then depending which region, which winery you get, you might not get a great experience at all.
Sure.
So when you're, spending your hard-earned money and trying to get some great wine, at what point do you get a guaranteed experience? And to me, Louis Jadot tends to deliver it pretty well.
I have to say this too. He hosts parties at his house all the time, dinner parties. He's an excellent cook. His wife is a lovely hostess. Hi, Jenna. And in all honesty, for me, this is where I tend to go. I am the happiest with a white Bordeaux since Burgundy, sorry. Since I've been introduced, did I just say Bordeaux? I did. I'm so crazy. But ever since I've been introduced to it, in all honesty, it is just delightful. It's easy on the palate.
And
it's refreshing, but yet one of the smoothest wines you'll ever have. And I really, I have to say thank you.
Yeah.
Because you've introduced us to a whole new world. And I've become an avid, shall I say that? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm a wine drinker. Yeah. And that's not who I used to be. I mean, I could do tequila. I could do 9, but not 10 shots. But But
we have a fun story about that.
For me, yeah. A white Burgundy for me is just the way to go. So if I can recommend that to you, friends, in all honesty.
If you liked red, that's a whole another story with Burgundy. Because then,
this is true.
Because with red Burgundy, not only at that point, it's not only about just a region. Then you get nitty gritty into winemaking, what they've done.
Right.
Because Dave and I, we love whole cluster.
This is so true.
Yeah. So whole cluster is a part of a winemaking technique where when you put your grapes into a vat or stainless steel, whatever of your vat choice, it could be concrete.
Let me go back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Go back to the I Love Lucy scene where they're in the vat and she's stomping the grapes.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, in Italy. But go ahead. In the vat.
Yeah. So whole cluster is a technique where you include stems during the fermentation process. Yeah. So for that to happen, there has to be multiple factors. One, most important one is your quality of your stem, not only just your grape berries, quality of your stem has to be good. So that means your root and your soil has to be extremely healthy for that to happen. There's so many,
It's so rich.
It is.
Yeah.
I know you tend to stay away from whole cluster.
Right.
Because
for me.
Whole cluster has that oriental spice and heaviness to the wine.
However, let me go here. Did you chew on grape stems as well, like my husband did?
No.
Okay, my husband said he used to chew on grape stems.
That is how he explained it. And then, in all honesty,
poor? Tell me about it.
That's a great way to explain it. I'm like, how should I explain whole cluster to people? When he said it, I'm like, that's actually a great way to explain it.
But that is what he did. Yeah. I'm like, why?
But yeah, because with whole cluster Pinots, you get that green, you get that texture, that little extra silkiness, little extra viscosity even. So it makes wine to a whole another level. It's usually on Premier Cru and above, usually.
Okay, right.
Because you need that quality of grapes.
Right.
And then wines at that level requires long aging.
Right.
And whole cluster tends to love long aging.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people think Bordeaux is the king of long aging.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are wrong in that sense, having that pretense.
Yeah.
I honestly think Burgundy is the longest ageable wine if it's produced reputatable in a sense.
Yeah.
Because we had 1969 Leroy Merceau. That's a 50-some-year-old white wine we had. Yeah. It wasn't even red. It was a white wine.
It
was a Chardonnay.
Yeah,
I drove all the way to
to come and cradle it like a baby to make sure it was okay.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Dinner, I mean, it was just over the top.
And
was that so good?
That proved to me, when it comes to Burgundy, producer matters more than region.
Okay, and I don't want to sound like weird, but honestly, are these Cheez-Its not so good? Are they not helping because we didn't have lunch today?
Ooh.
And we're literally...
I did, you did.
Oh, you did?
I brought something from home.
All right.
The spicy
That's right,
pork.
I had to light the candle so it didn't...
Korean food, she doesn't get along well with Korean food.
Not the smell, just the smell, I'm just saying.
You were fine with the barbecue part.
It's nearly, just so you know, at home, friends.
Yeah.
It's nearly like 5 o'clock. And all I had was a little bit of coffee, and it was a little shaky because I had too much coffee because I'm not a coffee drinker. But the Cheez-Its are hitting the spot.
Heavy on carbs, so.
Yeah. Oh, last thing I was going to say.
Oh, go ahead.
I forgot.
Yeah.
So, Dollar Tree hacks.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Is it good?
Before I go to bed at night.
Is Dollar Tree still a thing?
I'm scrolling. I love these Dollar Tree hacks and the stuff that
are you scrolling like lizard?
Lizard. Anyway, look at how cute this is. It is, let me see if I could even read it. Oh my gosh. It's Ione.
Ione? Uh-huh.
And it's a shea butter lipstick, and it's mauve.
Butter?
I'm wearing it. I hope you like it. Very natural, but look, it's a heart.
Let me see.
How cute is that?
Did you made it her, or is it actually?
No, it was like that, $1.25. When I looked at it first, I went, oh, is it nicked? What's happening? Oh, and then I looked and I said, it's a heart.
Oh, okay.
Sweetest thing ever. So on that note, hey friends, Thank you for being with us.
We'll
see
you
you next week.
Yeah.
We have some great guests in line, and I'm so excited about that. But anyway, cheers to weddings,
wine,
and marriage.
Yeah. Yeah, so good. I needed this bad.
I could be a breakfast wine drinker.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
It will change your life.